All right, good morning, y'all. Good morning. We're back at it again. Today is February 18th, 2021, and I'm bringing you local community talk. That's my podcast. That's where I put a lot of my stuff at. And today we're going to cover the tragic weather all over the nation. But I'm going to cover some of the stuff that's going on in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, since we are snowed in. And right now, what's this? Revolt. We're gonna watch a little TV today and see what we can learn. Tashara, who did this interview, and she talked about when she was auditioning. She said it's a lot of people right now that, as of right now, I'm blessed. I'm gonna say blessed and thank God. Really, God, I really do, because we're here, we have power, we have water, and there's a lot of people that don't. And I want to pray with them so they can get that resolved. I hope the electric company that's over the electric company, from what they said, the power grid froze up and crashed and overloaded, whatever it is. They can't even get out there to fix it to get everybody power back on, so we can stay warm during these freezing temperatures during a pandemic. So it's actually very, very scary, and it's a lot of people mad. I heard some of the complaints, and a lot of people just are not dealing with it because they don't know how to survive. A lot of people forgot how we used to live off the land before AC and heat was installed in these buildings. Because in Trinidad, where I'm from, we don't have them in every building, not back in the 80s when I was born. And it's a lot of buildings that don't have it now. So having a fireplace in your home is helpful. Yes, it's very helpful, because now you can put the wood in there and burn it, and everybody can kind of like snuggle around it to stay warm, because you don't have any power. Cell phones dead. So I know them people losing their mind. Now would be a good time to have a backup generator, as some of the places do for business, and try to fight the snow. Like myself, I'm not going to let myself get snowed in so I can't do what I want to do in my day. I want to be able to walk down my stairs and not have to worry about slipping on the stairway. I'm on the 3rd floor at this apartment. This is probably my last apartment. We'll see. I'm fighting for it. Get something better, y'all. Pray for me. So I go outside. I sweep the walkway down, get all the snow. I pour salt down so it don't freeze, because it's slippery. I want to be able to not fall and come outside. On the other hand, people might have been laughing at me when I was doing it, but I didn't care, because you're gonna thank me to be able to still come out your house and walk to your car. Yeah, my neighbors appreciate that. I know they did, because every place else is covered up in snow because nobody want to come out and do shit. The city didn't do shit. The city didn't come out here and sand all them streets down. They say they did. They came through. They probably threw it on the highways and all, but the back roads, they ain't got enough money for that. Our tax dollars pay for it, but they're not ready. We normally don't get this type of weather in the city. It normally snows 4, 6, maybe 8 hours, and then the sun comes out, melts it. That Texas heat ain't no joke. But this month is tragic, because if everybody can remember back, the last time we got done like this was February 2011, when the AT&T Stadium was hosting the actual Super Bowl, when the Pittsburgh Steelers played the Green Bay Packers, and the Packers won. They called that the Ice Storm Bowl, whatever they want to call it. And it had nothing to do with the city. It's just some cold weather came in from up north, and it just froze us up. We wasn't expecting it to happen, but it did. A lot of people wasn't able to commute like they usually do. A lot of people had wrecks. Then a lot of people had wrecks today, this week. And I had to take my what the fuck is going on with that light? I had to take my kid's mother to the hospital because she's an emergency room nurse. She's a first responder. The fire people have to be at work. They have to drive on the snow. But of course, they have better equipped tires. If you don't have good tires and you know your tires on ball, or if you do know, but some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't check y'all tires at all. Y'all just get in the car and go. And then most likely it's always the females do that. Because you got a new car, you ain't got to check all that. I understand. Men, if you ain't doing that, shame on you. You probably didn't learn that from nobody. I ain't going to put you down. I'm not going to talk about you. But that's something you need to learn. Because I had to learn it. I done been through about, 15, 20 vehicles. Not because I'm just bad with it. I've paid off a few vehicles. But as most cars do, I had to learn. They all break down. Something happened to them. Or if, you might have had a good car and then somebody come hit it. Tear it the fuck up. You done totaled the damn thing. So that's why I looked at, reevaluated the value of cars. They always depreciate in value in. And I just stopped looking at them high-end cars like that. So I want everybody to take the moment real quick. Have a little silence for anybody that may have passed in this that we don't know about, and we do, because a lot of people are living homelessly still on the street. I saw him. It's a man standing in the street right now, just standing there like this, with the coat on, everything. He's just watching everything, walking back and forth in the middle of the street. And I'm like, bro, get out the street. I drove by, coming back, slide it all down. The car slide push it to the left. I swing the steering wheel to the right just to keep it straight. I'm driving that mug. It's trying to slide to the left. I keep it from going. And you best just come off the accelerator and just let it just coast as you just like on water. You on a 4-wheel ship as you slide on the ice. Now if your tires get too much ice build up under that little section right there and some start getting on your tire, you best get out and start knocking it off, because now you won't be able to drive. Or if it's on your tire and forms a coating, now you just got ice all around the tires. All you're going to do is slide. So, yeah, you got to know how to kind of stir that ship as you just coast with everything. But anyway, let me get this off. God damn, what's going on with this shit? Give me a second real quick, y'all. I'm trying to find some of the news. There we go. Yep, Rex already.
Get it to you is what's happened along Northwest Highway and Inwood Road, where the road is simply buckled because of the pressure from, again, all the snow and ice, the wear and tear combination there, and then again.
That's where the tornado hit the last time, the worst.
So really rough to move through that general area, just a little bit to the west of the Dallas-Fort Tollway interchange. Let's go to a more macro view and look at these highways. 635 LBJ cleanup continues from a crash in the eastbound direction right at the start of the Preston exit. You can still see the 3 right lanes are blocked off. Driving right now on I-30, another vehicle going a little bit too fast, just spun out.
Y'all can't drive, stay your ass off the highway. Hit the back street, y'all.
Walker interchange, the right side of the roadway is blocked off there. Driving right now over on I-20. Again, the westbound ramp to go to I-35W been closed for now the better part of 2 hours as cleanup crews continue to get all of the snow ice mix off of that overpass to make it safe. And we're going to be seeing that more and more on overpasses throughout not just Fort Worth, but the whole DFW area in the rest of the day and days to come. Tim?
Thanks, Chip. Flooding from
Oh,
water
shit.
is making some apartments and homes unlivable, and it's happening
Oh my God.
all over Texas, including at a big apartment complex in Dallas and
All this shit wrong.
Yeah, Tim, this is an apartment complex here in Victory Park near downtown. The damage here is really significant. You see caution tape around this corner of the building, and there are icicles lining the balconies here. Neighbors say at first they noticed just a small drop in their apartments, but the situation quickly escalated.
It just started coming down everywhere. The walls by where the TV was at just started, I'm assuming that's where the piping is at, and it just started breaking through the wall there.
Joel Perez and his neighbors at Camden Victory Park grabbed brooms and anything else they could to just try and get the water out. He sent us a picture of the aftermath. He says he's now staying with his parents until he figures out his next move. And in Old East Dallas, Season Pocoy woke up to the water from multiple burst pipes flooding into her home, and she says her floors and kitchen will now have to be replaced.
And I walked out to a flood in my kitchen, living room, little sitting area, everything, just inches of water.
Due to the freezing temperatures, the pipes burst in our bedrooms at the emergency shelter. And
all right, y'all. As I said, I didn't know it was that bad, but when the pipes busting because they frozen, and some of these are high-end apartments where people stay at, is close to downtown Dallas, close to the Maverick Stadium, and they spend about $2,000 a month for one bedroom. Some of them spending $3,000 a month for one bedroom. They rent, some of them paying for it, but when you got high-end stuff like this, all that money they paying for, and they put that cheap stuff in there that you don't know about, lost everything. Sorry for them people too. Now they got to go find some place else to stay. All this stuff's flooded. I hope they had renter's insurance, and some of it's gonna be covered, but everything ain't. That's scary though, man. That's sad to see what we're going through. All this to teach you a lesson. No matter what you have, no matter what you're going, you can lose it just like that.
Shannon, well, a water crisis brought on by power issues and also the cold weather is affecting hospitals. And Austin Hospital lost water pressure on Wednesday because the city was unable to maintain pressure with so many people dripping their pipes. The heating system runs on circulating water, and it failed as well. The worry is that some people are putting off emergency medical care right now.
The hospitals are open. Please don't delay getting care for strokes or heart attacks or chest pain or sepsis. We've actually had quite a few employees volunteer their trucks and four-wheel drive vehicles to go pick up employees and nurses and housekeepers and a variety of people to keep the hospital running.
Doctors across the state are seeing a lot of people hospitalized with carbon monoxide poisoning from using heat sources that they should not have inside their homes, like generators, even open fires. Meals on Wheels will not deliver today because of the weather and the road conditions.
No shit. I ain't delivering shit either. Don't ask me to come out there and do shit. If you ain't willing to drive your damn car to come bring it to me, don't expect me to bring it to you. Damn right. I'm not delivering, because why somebody got to risk your life? You should have had enough food at the house and learn how to cook. Stop eating out all the damn time. That's how you save money. I forgot what I was about to say. Well, real quick, please get out there and get some wood. And I had to pray for the family the other day that actually lost their home or their apartment because they lost the power. Power been out, today's Thursday. The power been out since Sunday or Monday. And they just try to put some firewood to stay warm. I guess something went wrong, or they don't know what they're doing, and it caused a fire and the place burnt down. See, one thing about them fireplaces that you have to make sure your chute and all the way up to your chimney is clear. If it ain't, then something's blocking it. All that gas and from the smoke is just gonna come into the apartment. It has to be open. It can't be no dead birds, no dead animals, anything's clogging it up, because it's just not gonna go right for you in there. It's just reality check for everybody that has gotten used to this new lifestyle and don't know how to survive living off the land like we used to. Let's see what Channel 1 talking about. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the news, but I just want to see what's going on. Y'all can see what's going on in case y'all have time to be on YouTube and not have time to catch the news, because news don't stay on all day.
Found this map for us and tell us what we're actually seeing here. Yeah, so what we're seeing in this map is we're seeing what ERCOT, the grid operator, expects as far as demand, and that's the green line that we're that's on that map. And then the red is what.
Give me a second. I'm just making sure my camera's still recording.
At this time. And so on a normal day, we never want to see the green line go above the red line, because when that happens, it means they're expecting that they're going to have more demand than they are, power plants. Now, this chart isn't always extremely up to date, because we may yet have more power plants that are able to come online before that green line crosses that red line. Because if it holds that green line crosses the red line again, if demand exceeds supply, then they have to cut demand again, which means more outages, because we can't have the grid get out of balance, because that would bring the whole thing down. But I'm hoping that the trend we're seeing is that we'll be able to bring more power plants online, and maybe we won't have to have that happen today. But this chart's something you don't ever really want to see on the grid operator's website.
Yeah, so this red line has gone up. Where is that additional power coming from? Do you know?
Yeah, so I took a look at the outages of the different types of power plants. We've got this morning, wind seems to be coming on a bit better. Solar seems to be, available to come on a little bit better. But we're also seeing some of those thermal power plants, some of those natural gas plants that were down for fuel-related issues. It looks like they're also able to come online. As the temperature's warm and homes are demanding less of the natural gas system for heating, and that allows more of that to flow to power plants. We're able to, hopefully get more power to people.
Yeah, so based on what you're seeing, based on this chart, I know you said it could fluctuate. Do you think that people will likely have to spend another night, possibly even two, without power?
I mean, we may not get everybody up. I mean, there's, at this point now, we're also seeing a lot of distribution level issues. Like, I've heard from some friends that, branches are falling. Actually, last night I heard some transformers pop, I think, when Austin Energy tried to turn on some more feeders. So, I mean, as we turn things on that have been off for a while, that have gotten cold, I mean, we may see more issues like that, and it may take longer to get some folks back online. But, I mean, I think we can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. But, there's still a lot of people without power, and there's still some issues we got to fix.
We've been saying the same thing all morning. It's really hard to know. Of course, no one has that definitive answer that we're all looking for. Another issue that we're, of course, facing right now, I know water is not your expertise, but it's all kind of tying into the same story here. What can you tell us about the water crisis that we're now facing in so many cities?
Yeah, so a lot of times water issues come down to, water utilities have to keep the water at a certain pressure in their pipes, because if there are any leaks in their pipes, they want the water to go out. They don't want water to come in, or any kind of contaminants to get in those pipes. So if they can't keep the pressure to a significant or to a certain level inside those pipes, they have to issue these water boil notices, because they can't guarantee that the water in those pipes is clean. And then, some areas, they just don't have the pressure at all. We have pipes that have burst all over the city, and I'm sure we're seeing it all over the state. And that means that water's being consumed even if people aren't meaning to. And it's going to be a mess. It's going to be the second wave of this this whole crisis that we're going to have to deal with, unfortunately.
I think these water issues could stick around for?
I mean, I think it could be a while. This is another big set of infrastructure, just like the gas infrastructure is big, like electricity infrastructure is big. I mean, I know in my hometown out in East Texas, in Outages, their water treatment plant was damaged by the power going on and off, and they don't have water either. So, I mean, it's spread all across the state.
A week, a couple days, once a while, in your best guess. It's hard to say, I understand, but...
It is hard to say. I mean, we're probably going to see water boil notices at least for a few more days, if not a week or so, unfortunately.
Okay. Dr. Rhodes, we appreciate you taking the time to come on the show this morning. Thank you so much for your insight. All right. That's been the story, right, Alex and Charles? We all want the same answers to the same questions, and even the experts just don't have them. That's kind of, we're in this waiting game, and that's what is so frustrating for so many of us.
That's what I appreciated out of that interview that you got with Dr. Rhodes. Just he was able to break it down in a way for us common folk, if you will, to understand. You know, the frustration with ERCOT and their so-called updates has just been not in layman's terms. We don't know what the mega wattage and the, you know, lean output, all of this stuff.
All right, y'all. It's 26. Well, it was 20. Now it changed to 24 degrees. So y'all have a good understanding of what we're going through here in the city. Real quick, I want y'all to take a journey with me. It's a new artist out, independent artist, and you can actually find him on YouTube. New artist came out on YouTube, and it's actually on all platforms right now. I want you to check him out. Type in local community talk. That's the name of the group. And just type in the new song release. That's on all platforms: Apple Music, Amazon Music, Tidal, YouTube. And just type in Goodnight. And listen to this song, y'all. See if y'all like it. That's him. Y'all know him. Show some love.
She's a strong intellectual, so sexual. Look her in the eyes and feel the electric pull. I'm a strong bull, striving for survival. Yeah, I'm looking for a good night, so I took this beat. Good night. I'm a big boss. I pour big sauce as I pour my lyrics on this beat like it's good sauce. Fuck the law shit, stay up on your boss shit. If Big Lotto tells me eat her pussy, I'ma sure make it my motto. I'll be the nigga giving head up the Hummer as my tongue hit a clip like a steel drummer. Pussy so good, I put it up in the track meet. I put my money on pussy to race a crackhead in the street. Now, crackhead said he raised people every day. But anyway, we about to see the day. Both of them talking about they used to run a folk too. Stop talking, let's see what you go and do. Then they raced and pussy won. So I got paid like a pimp. Then I walked away with that limp. Like Pimp C, O and OG. My name is Trinidad in case you didn't know me. I'm the kid that you said that was too short. With my Walkman bumping too short. Yo, bring the steel drums in and keep them drumming. I keep these street hits coming so you can have a good night as we step on this beat. Good night. I need a freaky girl that got it from my mama. She nice and sweet, but she still about that drama. So don't test us. We pulled up in a Lexus coming straight out of Texas. I got a new sport, it's called microphone controlling. Look at the lyrical ammunition I'm holding. I leave your head swollen. You can sit down, but don't put your feet up. If you cold, then turn the heat up. Me and Big Lotto just beat this beat up. It feels good to have a bitch from the south. Pussy dripping from my mouth. She know what I'm talking about. As we ride with the youngest and the richest. On this beat, I ain't no broke nigga. Here's my description. You see me and say, who's the black Mexican with the curly hair? People like me ain't from around here. Born in Port of Spain of Trinidad. Now it's a 4-side nigga night. I roll a 6 and a 4 on the dice any night. It's 6-4 stepping in as we slide on this beat. Good night.
All right, y'all. That is Pimp Trinidad. That's Pimp Trinidad. That is a mix of soca and hip hop. His background's from soca music, and he's gonna try to touch a little bit of reggae with the hip hop and see how it goes. That's his first single. Sounds like it's a hit, y'all. It can be done better. And from what he told me, he actually had a third verse to put on there. Him actually having sex with the female. Descriptive, very detailed, but of course the beat wasn't long enough, so he said he'll have to rewrite it, remove one of those verses, and implement the other verse on that same beat, redo it, re-record it. If it sounds good, sounds bad, whatever, we'll see, and keep both options. And if damn, I hate when them damn things go off when I'm doing recordings, man. That's why I forgot to turn this shit off. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all taking the time to watch the video. In case you have forgot, in case you did know you tuned in too late or didn't have a chance to because you got distracted, please hit the like, subscribe button. There's also a balloon on the video screen you can move your mouse cursor to over it and click to subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more videos like this. I'm finna get into some ESPN, probably finna get on the game or whatever because there ain't nothing else to do. Can't go to work. I will go outside and check to see if my path is clear to my car and start my car because it's wise to start your car. If you haven't started in about 2 or 3 days, please go start it. Yeah. Make sure your tires looking good. No thread. Please don't be out there with them bald ass tires. Oh my God. What is wrong with y'all out here driving to the store with them bald ass tires, knowing damn well you ain't gonna make it. I mean, if I'm slide with good tires, you sure gonna slide with them bald tires. Damn, they kill somebody. So please reassess that thought before you actually make that move. Yeah. J.J. Watt need to come to Dallas, Texas. I don't give a damn what y'all say. He need to go to Pittsburgh. Fuck that shit. Y'all ain't finna win shit there with him. Come to that with a younger team. Yeah. We got a running back, quarterback. Just need some good defensive players. Because I look at it like this. If Brady had came to Dallas, somebody said, oh, y'all just gonna lose. I'm saying, man, I don't know. I mean, compare it. LeBron James, NBA, draft picks. All the free agents want to at least play with him 1 or 2 seasons. Everybody wants to play with J.J. Watt. Everybody wants to play with Tom Brady. If Brady had came to Dallas, yeah. The other veterans going to want to at least play with him 1 time and say you played with him. Of course. Or play with the friend you went to high school with or in college and y'all play together on a professional level. Every player wants to do that. Play with the people you came up with, your crew, your people. The chemistry gets better. So, yeah, it can happen. But we'll see what J.J. Watt end up. The Bills. I mean, he go to Steelers, he do with his brothers, but man, he need to go. If you want to win a bowl, yeah, Rams. Those are some good places to go. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have for y'all today. I didn't want to take up too much of my time. I don't even know if I have enough memory on this damn phone now. We'll see. Anyway, I'll shoot another one later with y'all. Oh, real quick. Local community talkers on all platforms. YouTube Music, YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all that. Independent artist. Signed to nobody. Alright? The song is called Goodnight. Y'all have a good one.